Looking like a B-pop from Passion. Natus opening things up. And clean stuff from him for that early double, but here's JT, fragging IGL in all respects of the word. They've lost track of Heavy God. They hear him firing off, but no chance to chase yet. They try and give that early kill away, and Heavy God just going to be allowed to sit on an island there and pluck players out of the round. Confusing way for this to open out of Passion.
They got fully lost on Heavy God there. They didn't know where he'd gotten to. And
what a surprise. Guns for $1 yet again. Not tired? Stop wasting time and money on junk. With Hellcase, your inventory will turn into a fairy tale.
15 or 16 to like 5.
oh, it was worse. In the map or overall?
Overall.
It was pretty bad. It was like,
maybe
it was
18 and 5,
yeah,
something like that.
That sounds right. That sounds right.
Korea head-to-head.
Yeah. Okay, 54 found in the Palace by Young Grim. It's going to be contact here for Passion on this A split. They pop through connector. Missed timing for Natus. He's been spotted, so Nyx is going to find him. 5v3 and Heavy God burns in the molly, but is it really worth it when Passion get another trade? 4v2. Kabam doesn't know, and so Hunter reveals himself. JT responding, and Sampius back in spawn. They can figure this one out. Press tab, you know what you're up against. Can't stop that bomb. And no one gives him the satisfaction. No one even peeks. Grim and Palace passive. Passion looking like they're on the board. This should be a Sampius save. Oh, guys, round's still live. Don't give him a chance. No kit, though, is the biggest problem.
Yeah.
They're too far away.
And they are like dropped in really rough positions. He's trying to put the fear in Passion a little bit with that smoke on the bomb, but it is just a drawn-out save for Sampius. He won't decide to aggress in through Palace. Instead, they just drop a smoke. They hope that that's enough to thwart any attempt of Passion coming through. Them dead first. Grim plays his hand into the Hunter crossfire. And there's Hunter dealing with Nyx down in the connector.
For Nico. Nowhere to go here for JT. Round is over. The full four-man stack on that A-bomb site. Passion try and run it back to devastating results. And you don't want Heavy God to grab this gun at the end of the round either. Don't want to give your B anchor an AK. Go on.
I was just taking a quick jab at the A stream quickly, having a little look over, glance over.
Yeah.
Because I just noticed Spirit versus Liquid starting over there. What would you say is the worst way for that game to start if you're a Liquid fan?
Losing the pistol?
Well, yes, but what one player would you... Oh, wait. Why is JT... He can't win.
10
Sorry.
seconds.
Go on.
Donk ace pistol.
Yeah, he did. He did do that.
No.
He gives this big interview like, I'm not going to kill anyone anymore.
I'm a nice guy.
I'm just a nice guy.
Playing
and he aces the pistol, which is cool.
That's fun for him. On this round, if Passion can pick it up, and they're looking for a pretty pacey B split. That's a good nade. Hunter, though, can't get the kill. He crouched and gets hidden behind the box. JT with a massive opener as Passion split the site.
Oh, Natus helped out by Heavy God there. And Heavy God just continues to put up resistance. Will eventually get shut down. Kavem, another important multi-kill. Leaves this one open, a 2v2. MOUZ, MD, and Sampius moving around to try and put a stop to this. Now, the extra few seconds taken to get that bomb have let G2 get set up and ready for this retake. A swing from Kavem gets punished. Nyx is now left in a very tricky clutch. I don't know if they'll suspect him to play it forward like this. I'm liking the confident move from Nyx. Is he prepared for a second player in close at the market? Doesn't feel like it. MOUZ gets the drop on him. And so G2 keeping this clean to open up that one. And going on to lift a trophy. That's G2 at their peak and what they're capable of. And so I think if you are back in G2 in at this major, you don't really want them to struggle too much in this head-to-head. And right now they're not.
Yeah, because let's be real, right? Who have they lost since London? Vitality, Spirit, FURIA, MongolZ. At the time, top 4, 5 teams in the world. And 3D Max. Okay, that's the one.
The 3D Max one, it was like the one blip on their record.
Yeah.
That was back at EPL, right?
Yeah.
And that was for, was it for playoffs? Or was it in playoffs?
It was 4 playoffs.
4 playoffs, yeah. That was like the one kind of dark mark against G2.
Yeah, but otherwise, the results have been admirable.
And it's not like, you know, 3D Max, they themselves, they're one of these teams that can randomly punch up really hard.
Yeah, and they beat them since that point anyway, so it's not, you know, it's not something repeated here for G2. I think they have a lot to prove in this major. Pistols on this B-bomb site, AWP in the way. Some Pius ready to stop him, hits his first shot, looks for the repeak as well. That flash does make him bound back. Heavy God.
Nice kill for Nyx, but Heavy God is so often just being a massive issue inside of this B site. They'll run him down after one, but look at all the time he's bought.
Okay.
Rest of G2 barreling in. Nyx has dealt with them all right now. Might need a bit of help. He's low on health. Nades bully JT down even lower, and you're starting to run out of room to run here. Natus, confident charge forward, left to JT, and he can't hack it. Is Natus playing with balls on that push?
Yeah.
Just no respect for his opponent.
Best I got is Nyx.
Yeah, he's giving it his all. Credit to Nyx. I mean, we were kind of talking about him. I'll hold this thought just while the fights are going down on ramp. Natus, he does not care. Pushing it forward into that setup. Some Pius wins his fight over Kavem over here in mid, and Passion UA.
They know.
It's left to Grim and Jade. That connected. Oof.
Knife out flank. They know they're both here.
Dude, G2 are playing like they are here to absolutely embarrass this Passion team.
It's a G2.
I don't think you could say they're showing no respect enough. They're practically spitting in their face right now. It's just Grim and JT, and
Heavy God refuses to throw. He's not trolling.
yeah.
He's waiting until they commit into the bomb site. They have to now. They don't even know the back door is closed. And G2 are playing passive enough that they don't even need to commit here in their gunfights. They can take a shot and let Heavy God close in, and he finds the timing. He doesn't even wait for contact. He's walked it in behind them. Getting closer and closer. Look at G2 stall with the utility. Passion have to push forward and win a fight. They've got to find some Pius. Okay. But he lives. And Heavy God, tick-tock, your life is on the clock.
And you know there's no winning this now. Like, there's no feat that you could accomplish in that type of a 1v3. Heavy God just...
Yeah, you know, you just come back from work,
Yeah.
long day at the office. And
That's how it's feeling right now.
Load
Passion
into
have just
this.
walked out, tired. They've got something in the oven.
Oh,
You're a little
dude.
hungry. You just wanted to have one fun game with your friends. You've ended up on Mirage, and you're up against these guys.
Yeah.
G2 look for double digits.
these rounds are not even close either. Hello, checked out. Passion. Shut down. Denied at the door. 10-1 for G2. They look to make this BO1 an email. Okay, there's something. Kavem takes it dry out middle.
But you've not been able to hold on to these advantages. JT
no.
trying his damnedest on the play out through lower. Gets away with a second
Good
at low
trade,
health.
though.
He's really done all he could and then some.
Bomb is T-spawn.
Someone's going to go back and get it. Grim going to try and charge round to get that. Rotates coming in. Heavy God has proven to be a very safe and reliable pair of hands. Some Pius closing in on the CT angle as well. Coming around the corner, you learn about that AWP.
Good position taken here from Nyx, though. Oh, Grim just walks in. That's what Heavy God was waiting for. And some Pius checks him out as well. G2, it's just the best day you could possibly imagine as they tear Passion UA.
They're just rounds
Harry,
away from 10.
this game is over until Passion convince me it's
Yeah,
not. So
yeah.
what have we got in this B bomb site as G2 goes streaming in? They don't clear Kavem out the corner, and so Julie's come up with a double. 2v5. What can Hunter do? He's got his teammate a long way away, trying to buy time for the flank as everyone comes in. Is it flank B or is it rotate A? Heavy God
It would be sickening to win this round. It's Hunter and it's Heavy God at 2v4. Heavy God has heard both players rotate out towards CT, and so they have an idea as to where Passion are. But as you lose the timing here, you open up to short as well. So for Hunter, I'm really curious how they play this.
Yeah.
He's slowed it down, now vulnerable to a short peek. That's not a bad way to get going. Heavy God gonna move around to try and join him. What a G2 cooking. They've been in the lab all week, 4 weeks in fact, getting ready for this game. Damage done on the Hunter.
There is a safe plant. Oh no, JT's clearing window.
Oh no!
There's a short kill. He doesn't have to stick. 20 seconds, they call the fake, and Passion UA move out. Hunter is low. It's got to be Heavy God in the 1v2 clutch. No time to spare.
15 seconds, he's got to start closing the distance if he really is believing that they can pull this off. 10 seconds left. If you let too much time expire, this one's over, this one's done. And it looks like Passion UA might have kept it safe. No time to plant that bomb. Seconds are the difference here. Passion recover a 4v2 that was rapidly getting away from them.
Yeah, no business making it that interesting, G2, but everything they did there was perfection. Squeezed every second out of the round, found JT trying to re-clear positions. And, you know, I'll give one thing to Passion here. It's so smart they don't come through the window room, right? Realizing that is, you know, death. That is a death sentence. If Hunter's going back, it's because Heavy God has room.
They're full stacked inside of B. There's no reason to be worried here. No way. And now they found Hunter as well on this lurk. It's fine. It's all good. Heavy God might get one back, but there's the backstab coming in for Passion.
And is it that round right now for G2 as they set up for a quick A attack, calling out of spawn, catching players with nades. Good trade. Heavy God looks for a further frag. There's a player in the bomb site. Grim's already tagged up, but he does make it work on the MP9. Deagle out for Grim, looking for the highlight. Headshot over the box, denied. Can Hunter get a rifle in time? Is it going to be another clutch attempt for G2? 2v4 as they slow it down. Passion set back up in spawn. G2 won't expect this space for free, but JT is giving it to them right now. Fake tap might be the move. Passion have regrouped back all here. Hunter patient. They come to him. No way he hits them both. Are you ready for a third? Doesn't look like it. Nyx has got the round, saving Passion by the bell. During the full stick, 3 sick kills deep for Hunter. Just throw the molly, hope it lands. Did. Leg.
Tag for Halzerg still. He softened up Natus. That's a serious piece of the entry power removed early on up in the apartments. Aggression here out of Nyx. Someone who's been playing a good game for Passion UA gets put down as they feed Heavy God.
But he gets info that mid's clear. And so Passion put their pieces in the right place. 3-man stack in this site. They have a good chance.
Right place, right time for Grim, but he's not ready for a second. JT will be hot for the trade, and as MOUZ creeps in, caught looking the wrong way. Sampaius now in this clutch all alone. Top performer JT, and alongside him, bottom performer Halzerg on this orb. Won't be an easy round for Sampaius, but certainly not impossible. Gets off of that bomb, tries to put distance between himself and the site, looks for the swing, and Halzerg's given up. JT can't take it. Sampaius with the clutch, provides match point. At this major, it's always with solid opening moves, great ideas to kind of get the round started. In this CT side, you're going to see more of them. It's aggression out into the apartments over at A, but Grim was being considered, was being held. That kill has actually drawn Heavy God away, looking now to play his part in this A split. And so Grim is suddenly handed a pretty good timing. Could end up on the wrong side of the map as he's committing to the flank over middle.
I think you'll find Sampaius.
But they're slowing down. They're slowing down. And that's now Heavy God holding the flank again. That window of opportunity only open for a few seconds. They're not at all aware that Grim could be here. They have no reason to suspect this. And so Grim has 1 kill on a platter out here in mid. just down to the 2v4. But this kind of cut-off of info goes both ways. Heavy God also isn't fully known about over towards ramp. JT might be suspicious, and Grim is indeed coming back. For now, Heavy God is operating in that tiny window of the unknown, looking for the opening kill. JT falls. Bomb dropped over here at Connector. Flank for Grim remains in play. And Nix burns a little in that molly. Missed shot from the Halzerk. Grim still closing in. 15 seconds for Heavy God. Gotta be ready for ramp. Catches the spot, but a little too late. Looked like Grim could have missed the window. That slowdown from G2 gives him just enough time to play. Passion still in Mirage.
Yeah. 19 rounds deep. This could be something, though. For the 5v4, the captain of G2 finds the one on the other side. Eagle up close, denied. Out ramp, they flood this site.
Yeah, don't underestimate Natus. Even with just this P2, gets away with some damage, but there's a man there to try and trade. It's some Pius. It goes both ways. Good stuff for Halzerk, who has been very, very quiet in this game, but that's an important trade to stop this from getting too weird. Hunter and MOUZ have to try and get that bomb back, and before they could even think about it, have to get past Kvem. MOUZ will manage it, and the MOUZ Deagle known to be deadly!
Oh!
There's another for MOUZ MD! Nix left in this 1v1, creeping up. But MOUZ has got one of his favorite guns in hand, and hot hands too. Nix puts a stop to it. Clutch denied for MOUZ. Game continues. Passion still believing.
Passion pushing the limit against G2. Double under setup, not even needed. Maybe spotted in death cam, maybe not. It was a headshot. So fade to black for Hunter. Passion go back to the A-bomb site, quickly dismiss that stack down mid. Orb looks for a pick. G2, they're not going to catch Passion in the wrong position here. Set up well for this A attack.
I mean, this is where Halzerk, who's been criminally quiet in this game, really can't afford to go missing. He's out behind triple with the AWP. Going to be a target-rich environment. Can be hard to get going.
They decided not to clear mid. They're doing it now, but they need to hurry up and get back to this bomb site.
Hear that flash go off, and that might be the red carpet rolled out. You know that mid-clear just came in. Halzerk hits the first. Ball's rolling now on Passion's quiet AWP, looking for a loud round. Oh, Halzerk hits another. Fighting to his last breath. He's gotten out with two, leaving Passion in a good position. Kvem ready to play through. He's got Grim over the top of the stairs as well, but they're not feeling the pressure yet. They decide not to go, waiting for CT to get set up. Some Pius playing it forward, out with one, takes it to the dome.
No!
On with the follow-up, and Kvem suddenly left as the last man standing, rushes down. MOUZ MD. Game is still very much alive. Passion UA, you can never count them out. This move could make or break this comeback for Passion. Sees an arm, gets out of there after missing that shot, so it goes unpunished. All can be forgiven. Break on the smoke in mid. Some Pius hits back hard. It's Kvem dead. Nix can't stop them getting up through the connector. Here's the B-pop. Two players here. Third is a long way away, and Hunter can still activate on this flank. Natus and Heavy God try their hand at the openers. Halzerk can't find more than one, and this might be it, the beginning of the end, as Hunter's flank starts to come alive. Missed shot! How has JT hit that? He just flipped this into a 2v2 in seconds. Flank. Lend some time to Grim on the flank. They didn't know about this. Pressure's on for some Pius. JT dead, Grim closes in, shots connect, and there he is, cut down. Finally, the round found that wins it for G2, but this ended up being a hulking effort. They were not ready.
What a surprise. Guns for $1 yet again. Not tired? Stop wasting time and money on junk. With Hellcase, your inventory will turn into a fairy tale.